Hey there guys, Jonesy here. Just a quick thing before the video starts. I'll be trying a different format in the near future by bringing my tutorials and voice tips into VR chat and bringing out a few friends and some of my students into the mix. I want to turn this voice stuff into like a running series where you can follow my development and so you guys can learn more tricks along the way that I may pick up. So if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe and drop a like, and always feel free to send feedback so I know what I can do better for you. Also, I recorded this video in my garage one night. I just couldn't sleep, so sorry if it may be a little bit all over the place. I just really want to get this out there, but with that said, I really hope you enjoy the video.
Back at it again with another voice tutorial video. In the last two videos, I went over how to build a bass. Basically, how you use your R's and pronunciation to create the bass for your female or feminized voice. This voice isn't specifically for just men overall who want to transition, but it's also for people who do voice acting, or even girls who want to sound more feminine themselves. So the same concepts and ideas and the same feelings apply when it comes to developing your voice. So one of the first things I wanted to go through with was, you want to create yourself a bass, and everyone can create themselves a bass as long as they go into it with the right attitude. There's certain risks involved with certain kinds of voices. And when it comes to vocal feminizing, when you're male, you run the risk of, as males typically have longer vocal, well, not say, they have looser vocal cords,
Which makes their voice able to vibrate and has more. You can go a few octaves lower. You can really drop your voice down. Whilst girls have naturally tighter vocal cords. And a lot of that has to do with mannerisms that a lot of males on average don't do. But besides that, besides that point,
I want everyone to keep in mind that if you want to do a voice like this, then you need to go in with the mindset that you're okay with long-term damage, which could potentially come out of it if you use it on a regular basis, or if you go back and forth between voices. Otherwise, if you're doing it long term, then it's worth it. If you're doing it short term just to make a few laughs and you think that's really important to you, being able to show off to your friends or whatever, what have you, that's the risk that you need to take for yourself. With that out of the way, okay, a bass.
you want to find yourself a bass. The best way to go around creating your bass is first you need to hear your own voice. Where does your voice normally lie?
And mine goes up and down between these two voices. They're somewhere in the same octave, but different pitch. So what I emphasize for people to try first is
Go with R. R is a letter that tightens your vocal cords when you say it. When you say R, you can feel your Adam's apple sort of get dragged up. R. And you can sort of see how it moves on my half. So you're going to start off with just saying R. And then I want to hear a pirate R from you. And that's where you will first start to notice that feeling. R. You would notice that you're feeling a tightening in your throat. And you want to keep rolling with that. And you're going to take that R and you're going to add a little bit more breath to it. R, 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 R. And you can take away the growl altogether and just do it as clearly as possible. So, how clear can you do it?
R, R, Ara, 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 R, 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 R. And that's where you want to find it. That's your bass. That's your voice. That's where you're gonna be working up and down through the tones with. You're going to want to be able to feel comfortable in that bass. And if you still can't find it after the R technique, then you could try taking a sharp breath or two. Like,
say I can't get my R's in. R, 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 R. Take a sharp breath.
R, 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 R.
Another sharp breath. R, R. You want to get a lot of air in there, and you want to feel everything all around this area. It's all there. And the voice sort of comes out through your lips. And how you enunciate your words afterwards is going to be step two. But the first step is getting your ara, where your feminized version of your R. Make it sound flamboyant if you want to. R, 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 R. There's different ways you can do it too. But once you got that, we can move on to step two. Now, step two, you're going to want to add a little bit more personality. Like, what kind of personality do you want to add to your voice? And what do you really want to do with your voice overall? Do you want it to be casual? Are you going to use it on a regular basis? If so, you're going to want to go with something that's calm, something that doesn't stress your throat out. You just talk like that, talk like this. But if you want to add a little bit more energy to it, then you're going to be brightening your lips a little bit. You're going to be smiling a little bit more from you're talking like that to starting to smile a little bit, and there it goes. Um, and you can use your ums, you can use your O's. You wanna be able to say every single letter in the alphabet, and you want to be able to count up and down while shifting your pitch. So A B C D E F G H I J K L and whatever. You go through it. A B C D. How do you pronounce it? A B. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How high can you go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to try to perform the absolute bestest voice out there. I'm just trying to give you the techniques so you guys can learn your own. I'm not going to tell you to mimic my voice, but if there's certain parts of my voice that you like, you can use it, definitely. It's not exactly stealing. It's just teaching yourself how to learn another language. So, there you go. Um, and just for reference, yeah, my voice is down here. My voice is down here somewhere. It's I wouldn't say it's too bright. I wouldn't say it's too deep. I would say it's a pretty average male voice. I one thing more often than not, people who do voice acting on the regular or like to do impressions for their friends or singing, what have you, they will find it a whole lot easier to learn these kind of voices, feminizing their voice, if they haven't already. And, well, I would say if it's your first time, then really pay attention and maybe go around and check some other videos out from other people. Maybe they have some other ideas that perhaps aren't working for you. Perhaps my ideas here aren't working for you. Maybe someone else has the answer. But I'm doing my best to help everyone I can. And if there's anything that seems too complicated or or someone doesn't quite get it, then that's what the comment section is for. Just let me know what I can do better till next time, what you would like to see more clarified, and I'll do what I can to get back with that. And I will respond to just about every single comment that I get on my channel. There's not too many at the moment, so feel free to drop one. I feel really happy whenever I get to see and read and hear from you guys, see and hear feedback. Um, but yeah, wondering what my name is? It's Jonesy, and I do vocal feminization classes. I do it for my friends on the regular, and I wanted to be able to help more than just one person at a time. And there's only so much time in a day. But here I could sit down and record a video, and it could potentially reach thousands. And if I can help thousands, or even just a few of you, then that just gets me over the moon. I would be forever happy and grateful to hear from you and get to hear updates. Not everyone's going to be able to learn it right away. I've had students that have learned within 2 minutes to just an hour, in some cases a day. In some cases I got to hear back from them in a week. and they came back with a bass, which we could improve upon. And one of my students, I left for a few months and I came back, and they had developed an amazing voice. And it's impressive. I like to see what you guys come up with, and I wish more people would share this kind of information because at the moment there's not that much out there. So, as said, I'm Jonesy. If you really like this content, please do leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Want I want to really get out there and start helping more people if possible. If you have a friend that's going through transitioning or is interested in the idea overall or does any sort of voice acting in any way, just send them this video and, well, that's about it.